running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know that today we are in a totally different change of scenery. It's beautiful out today, and so I decided to try filming outside. Hopefully the wind cooperates and it doesn't get too windy so that you guys don't have any trouble hearing me. Chloe is down for a nap, so I am going to try and get through this as quickly as I can before she wakes up. So today's video, as I'm sure you could tell by the title, is all about your twin questions that you guys asked me over on Instagram. So I've gotten tons of questions and I've just compiled them all together in a list, and so I'm gonna ask them here. Some of them have been repeats, so like I'll try and just clump them together and hopefully I won't repeat myself, but let's get right into it. Okay, what is your biggest fear about having twins? So I know that this isn't technically about having twins, but my biggest fear is that Chloe is going to have a hard time adjusting to having not only one baby but two babies that we are paying a lot of attention to, and hopefully, you know, she doesn't, but that is my big fear, that she's gonna have a hard time. She's gonna feel alienated or gonna feel like, why are these babies here? You know, why are my parents always paying attention to them? Things like that. So hopefully that does not become a problem, but that is definitely, that has been my most consistent fear. Clearly outside of other fears like, you know, pregnancy loss and things like those that are typical fears that you have no matter if it's twins or not. But yeah, basically my biggest fear is that it's about Chloe, because I'm a mom and I think about my kids first, of course. Okay, the next question is, will their names flow together? So maybe. I don't think we're gonna do like super matchy names, but I have no idea. We haven't even gotten there yet. Ryan refuses to have the conversation about names with me until we know the genders. So until we know the genders, I am not gonna be able to know anything about what our names are gonna look like. I'm really not sure what we'll do if we are having any boys, because when I was pregnant with Chloe, it was so hard to find any boy names that Ryan liked. Actually, he didn't like any. Zero boy names. So luckily when we found out we were having a girl, we stopped worrying about it, but I think that's probably the main reason he doesn't want to talk about names until we get to that point, which is such a bummer because that's all I want to do. All I want to do is talk about names. Okay, the next question is, are you afraid that you won't be able to tell them apart? So as of right now, we don't know if they're identical or not. If they're fraternal, there's a likelihood that they won't look anything alike at all, and so they'll be really easy to tell apart. If they're identical, yeah. I do have a fear that I won't be able to tell them apart, but I'm sure that there are plenty of tips and hacks and tricks. I've seen that people put, you know, an anklet on one of the twins, or paint a big toenail, or, you know, just like little things like that. There's all sorts of different ways that you can kind of make it so that you can distinguish between identicals. And so far from all the identical moms that I've talked to, they can tell their twin babies apart, even when no one else can. So maybe it's just like a mom instinct thing, but we'll see. You know, I'll do whatever I can. Maybe if I match their outfits, they'll be different colors or something. But we'll try and find ways to be able to tell them apart. Well, that's funny. The next question, are you gonna match them all the time? I think that that's super cute. I think it's cute when you match all your kids' outfits. When I was growing up, my mom always matched my sister, who was like closest in age to me. She always matched us in outfits. People always thought we were twins. So I think that's fun. I don't think I would do it like all the time, especially if we're just lounging at home. I'm probably gonna just put them in like loungy clothes, like onesies or pajama sleepers for the most part. But yeah, I think I would definitely match them, especially for like going out and going to people's houses and stuff. That is, if we can ever go out of our houses ever again. The next question is, do twins run in your family? So this is a funny question because yes, they actually do run in my family. My mom is a twin. She has a twin brother. There is also another set of twins. My 2 uncles are twins. And then one of my uncles was a twin, but his twin didn't make it. But there were technically, my grandma had 3 sets of twins. And in her family, there have been twins going back generations. As far as like my generation of cousins, there's only one other cousin that has any twins, and they have a set of boy-girl twins. In my situation, it is most likely not genetic that I have twins because we went through fertility treatment, and I did have a fertility drug that stimulated me to produce more eggs. So we started out with a higher chance of having twins because of that, but you know, it also could be my genetics as well. And if they're identical, then it actually isn't something that runs in the family at all, because identical twins don't run in the family. They are just a random occurrence when the egg splits. So, but fraternal twins, yes, they run in my family. Hopefully that answer wasn't too long to just answer a simple question. The next question is, do you think they're identical or fraternal? So my type of twins are di twins. It means that they have their own sacs and their own placentas, which with that specific type of twin, it means that there's a 70% chance that they're fraternal and came from 2 eggs, or a 30% chance that they're identical, 1 egg split. So we won't know that until we find out if they're both boys and both girls. We have to do DNA or blood tests to find out if they're identical. If they are 1 boy and 1 girl, we clearly know that they are fraternal. Okay, so someone asked, because they know that my mom did kind of a theme with names. So my 4 older siblings are Jason, Joshua, Jessica, and Jonah, and then my sister and I are Rebecca and Rachel. So we all, the 4 older ones had all J names, and my sister and I had R names. So they're asking if I would do something similar. Since Chloe has a C name, would I do all C names for my kids? That's not really likely for us. We just kind of go with names we like, and it's never really been about trying to have a theme. If anything, if we did go with a theme, it'd probably be with middle names. I have no idea if we will or not, but Chloe's middle name is Stella, and so that means star. So if we were to do any kind of theme, maybe we would make like some kind of like star references or something like that. But at this point, we haven't decided on that, and I don't really know what we're gonna end up doing. So we won't be doing all C names though. Okay, someone asked, how do I think Chloe will react to having the 2 new siblings? I think that she's gonna have a little bit of a struggle for our attention. And so we're gonna have to really pay attention to making sure that she's getting enough nurturing. But I think that she's gonna be a really great big sister. I think that it might take a little while for her to get used to the fact that we're gonna have 2 new babies, but I think that she really will end up being a really great big sister. We've gotten her twin baby dolls that she loves to take care of and put blankets on them and give them their passies and stuff. So plus she's going to be 2.5 by then. I think she's going to be really helpful with us and the babies. So at least that's my hope. Are you really excited or really nervous about having twins? I would say I'm like 90% excited and 10% nervous. I've always just had a feeling that I was going to have twins my whole life. So it was not a shock or surprise to me when I found out I was having twins. But I still am nervous about things. I'm nervous about not sleeping, and I'm nervous about trying to take care of 2 babies at once when they're both crying or both are hungry or both need diaper changes, and how I'm gonna balance that. So yeah, I'm definitely nervous, but most of me is just like over the moon excited, like I just can't believe it. Okay, the next question is, will you guys be buying a bigger house? So not right away. Right now we have a 3-bedroom house. Chloe's bedroom is going to be the twins' nursery, and then she's going to move into the smaller bedroom that we have, since we'll need to put 2 in the bigger of the 3 bedrooms. So other than that, I think that we'll be able to get away with our house for a little while at least. I think that we can get away with at least another maybe 1.5 years before we start to outgrow the house that we're currently in. So we will see what happens when we get to that point, but for now we are definitely staying where we are. somebody asked, do you have names in mind? I have a running list of names on my phone. I have had names in mind for my kids since I was like 10, and names get kicked off and added to that list all the time, but I keep it on my notes app on my phone, so I definitely have names that I like. But since Ryan won't discuss names until after the genders, then we don't really have specific names in mind that we together have chosen. Okay, somebody asked, what's the most exciting thing about having twins? I guess I would say the most exciting thing about having twins is getting to have two cute, adorable babies to snuggle. So no matter what, I always can snuggle a baby. You know, my husband and I can each hold a baby at the same time. I was obsessed with holding Chloe when she was a baby. I just wanted to hold her all the time. And so I am really excited for that. So that's probably one of the most exciting things. I also think it's just really cool to like have twins who grow up as best friends, you know? So I'm excited about that as well. Are they always going to share a room? Okay, so maybe. I mean, probably not like once we get a bigger house, but I think that at least in the beginning, they will probably share a room. But I think once they get a little bit older, it's just nice to have your own space if you can. I shared a room with my sister until I was 12, I think. And at that point, I just really wanted my own space. I was starting to go through puberty. I just didn't want to be around my sister all the time. And, you know, just normal, typical preteen things. So I think at some point, they definitely will get their own rooms. I think if they are different genders, they'll probably get their own rooms earlier. And if they are the same gender, I might keep them in the same room for a little while longer. But honestly, I don't know. We will see how it goes. What do you think is going to be the most challenging part of having twins? I think I'm going to try and breastfeed. And I think that's going to be probably one of the biggest challenges that I face, because breastfeeding one baby is really, really, really hard. So trying to do that tandem or doing it back to back, where you're basically spending like, you know, 2/3 of your day breastfeeding is really hard. So I think that's probably going to be my biggest challenge, and we will see if I'm able to do it or not. But if you have tandem breastfed or breastfed twins before and you have tips for me, please go ahead and put them down in the comment section below, because I would so much appreciate that. You know, any advice I can get ahead of time is greatly appreciated. Who was more surprised when the doctor said twins? 100% Ryan. I knew that I was having twins, and I will film a whole video and upload it soon for you guys about how I knew I was having twins. But I knew I was having twins. I went into that doctor's appointment expecting to see two babies, and when at first I only saw one, I was actually surprised, and then she showed the other, and I knew it. And so Ryan was very surprised that there were actually two, even though I told him probably 30 times before we went to that doctor's appointment that I thought it was going to be twins. But yes, he's still probably a little bit in shock. What are you hoping for as far as genders go? Honestly, I could be fine with any mixture of genders whatsoever. All I know is I really, really wanted to have a girl, and I had Chloe first. And so because I already had Chloe, I feel like no matter what, I'm winning because I already had experienced that. I feel like if I had two girls, I get girls. I've been raising a girl for 2 years. I am a girl. Like I feel like that might be a little bit easier for me, but I would be totally happy with boys or one of each too. I just have a gut feeling that I don't have two boys. So if I do end up having two boys, I will actually be surprised. But there's just like, you know, mama gut feeling that there's at least one girl in there. I can't be 100% sure if it's a boy and a girl or two girls, but that's just where my gut is at right now. So we'll see. But honestly, I'll be happy no matter what, because I just really want these babies to be healthy and happy and come here in late September / early October. And so I don't really have too much of a preference as far as that goes. Okay, and that is all the questions for today. Hopefully it wasn't too noisy filming outside for you guys today. And if it worked out okay, I think that I might do some more videos outside for you guys as long as the weather keeps up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you hit that red subscribe button down at the bottom of the screen. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave me a comment below. Any of that kind of attention on my video is super, super helpful for my channel. In the meantime, I will be having lots of twin content coming up soon. Lots of kid content, baby content, toddler content, and sometime within the next like 3 to 4 weeks, probably less than that, I will be showing you guys all my gender reveal video, which I'm so excited for. We're planning it all out right now, and we've come up with a really fun idea. Even though we can't do a party because of the quarantine, we've come up with a really fun idea to get our families involved. So we cannot wait. We're so excited. But in the meantime, just go ahead and give this channel a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling.